You ever get to the end of the day and realize that like you didn't talk to God at all? Like maybe you did those 2 or 3 prayers, blocked off time. I kind of have that morning time blocked off to pray, read the Bible, get into a devotional, but then I'll like lay down to sleep that night and realize that I didn't include God in pretty much any of the rest of my day. And I realize that more and more lately that I do a good job of that in the morning, connecting with him, and then it's like kind of shove him to the side the rest of the day and just go about my day as I get busy and carried away with stuff and focused on other things. And I guess that's made me start to question, are we truly developing a relationship with him if we're only spending our mornings with him or spending our Sundays with him or just a couple times throughout the day rather than talking to him constantly throughout the day. And so that's something I've been thinking about more and more and trying to work on, building that relationship by including him in everything instead of just parts of the day. I've been good about dedicating my morning in prayer, getting in the Word, reading devotionals, just spending that time with God. It's nice having my mornings open and having that routine, and it's been really good for me to have that time to just slow down and grow closer to God. But I've also realized through doing that, I kind of check that off in the morning, and then rest of the day I don't go back to him as often as I'd like to. I don't include him in the things throughout the day that I'm going through. Kind of push him to the side as I get busy with working out, golfing, working, watching TV, hanging with friends and family. Kind of push him to the side for those things, but he wants every part of us, every part of our day. And I kind of heard this analogy on a podcast, like if you're in a relationship or married to someone, like you don't spend your 10 minutes with them in the morning and then never talk to them, see them the rest of the day. It's constant communication and connection throughout the day. And so our relationship with God shouldn't be any different because it is a relationship. It's a two-way street. And a lot of times we feel distant or disconnected from him, but it's because we aren't including him in it. He's constant, he's there, but we feel disconnected because we're not including him on every part of the day. And so that kind of hit home for me, and I've been trying to be more intentional about including him in different parts of the day, praying more throughout the day. And I still am forgetful and still am not good at it, but just trying to be more intentional with it, including him in every part and making it more of a two-way street. Because, like I said, he doesn't want just our quiet time in the morning or just our Sundays going to church. He wants every part of us, every part of our lives. And so we need to invite him in, include him into that. And, we can't, even though it's good to have that morning time, it's good to have Sundays going to church, it's good to read the Bible. We can't just block out these times to spend with him and then check it off a list and call it good for the rest of the day. It needs to be a continual inviting him in, communicating with him, praying for him, seeking guidance continually throughout the day, every day, whatever we're dealing with. And so it doesn't need to be a bunch of long drawn out prayers throughout the day. It's like, okay, as I'm heading into this conversation, as I'm heading into this workout, as I'm going on this walk, can I just take 30 to 60 seconds to just pray to him, invite him in, make him part of it, ask him to speak through us, to guide us. And then I've just noticed when doing that, just feeling his presence more, feeling the Holy Spirit more working through me and the words I say, the things I do, how I treat people. And it's hard to do that if we don't invite him in and include him on that. And so just being more intentional with that, and hopefully, encouraging for you, whether it's before a meal, before starting work, before going out for a round of golf, whatever it is, just throw up a quick prayer, include him in it. Start small, start doing it once, twice, 3 extra times throughout the day until, this is something I'm working through too. 5, 10, 20 times. Just constantly just inviting him in to go through the day with us, because he wants to be part of every part of our lives. So we just have to invite him in.